Hey guys, welcome to Soil and Margaritas. I have a video today about what I'm doing back there. I don't know if you can see it. I have the path where I have boxwood hedges on each side, and I am going to be cleaning out the bed from all the weeds, and some of the annuals also that I have there are going to be removed for good for the year, and I am going to be working on planting a bunch of tulips. I ordered a bunch of my tulips from Dutch Grown website. I did a giveaway on my last video for some alliums. By the way, congratulations to the two winners. And today I'm basically just going to get my flower beds ready and doing a lot of work outside. It is very sunny, although it's a little bit cool. But let me show you some of the tulips that I got. I found a bunch of these tulips. These are exotic emperor. They have this like a green hue on some of the petals. I think they're supposed to be like a nice creamy white. I think that these are going to be really cute. And I also found these kind of lows. It's a mix. It is a double late collection tulip. I don't know, but basically these two, I don't know if you can see it, these two will be in one of my beds where I have the water fountain, and I think that this combo is going to look great there, so I am excited about that. I don't know that I'll get to that side of the garden on this video, but for over here, for where I am going to be working on today, I have a combination, and the color that I'm going to be using mainly is pink. I did have some purples and some whites, bicolor purple / white tulips there last year, and I did like them. I think they were pretty. However, I wasn't in love with them, so I decided to deck them out and I gave them to my neighbors. So this year I'm just going to go to pink. You know, every time I will see a pink tulip anywhere, I'll be like, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. So I think that pink is where I need to go, and I'm just going to be using purple just to add a little bit more of contrast in between them. But for the flower beds behind me, this is what I'm going to be using. See that? I did grow this variety last year, and I'll show you a picture here on the screen of how they did for me this year. I love how they were on my containers. So this year I decided to do them again. I actually got this at a local nursery in Indianapolis, and they only had 100 of them, and I got all of them, and I contacted them saying, hey, when are you gonna bring more? And they said that they were not bringing any more for the rest of the year. So if you see any, I know that they sell them online. I have found a couple of places where they have them online, but they do not have that variegated leaves style. So that's what I'm looking for. So, and also these ones right here, I'll show you a picture of the website from where I got them, Dutch Grown. And I'm using this tulip Menton. I am sure I'm saying it wrong, but who cares? They are a beautiful pink, and this one I'm very excited. I want to see how it does here, because it might be one that I repeat every year. It is a Mariette. I don't know if that's how you say it. Tulip. It has this like a pointy top. I don't know how to explain it, but nice shade of pink. These ones are little. These ones are sweet ladies, and they are early bloomers, but they are only about 8 to 10 inches long. So but overall, that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to try, I did the math already. I kind of separated, you know, like for one side I'm going to do this many, for the other side this many. And every year, whenever I am planting the tulips in the fall, I think, oh my gosh, that's like way too many. And in the spring, when they start coming up, I think, oh my gosh, I could have doubled that amount and they would look amazing. But anyway, they do cost a lot of money, so I am trying to keep a budget of how many tulips I want for the year. And yeah, I also did get a few of these paper whites. I think I first saw these on Julia's of I think her YouTube is White Garden. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put it here on the side. She did some beautiful containers indoors in the spring with this, and I think that these are going to be going into where I have the boxwoods with the urn. I think those are going to be there. Last year I did have these beautiful yellow tulips there, and they did amazing. However, we had a huge storm early in the spring, and they were just, I think they were just too tall for that spot, and they were just all flapping around. But they were beautiful Akebono tulips. I totally forgot the name. I'm also going to be planting some perennials that I have for the flower beds. I found some I cannot say this, Russian sage. I don't know. I'm going to be planting them there, and I got some anemones as well that I'm going to add to those. I am going to leave some space because I think that flower bed is going to be completely perennial for next year. So in the spring, I'm going to be doing some searching for some summer, I don't know, colors, perennials for that spot. I still haven't decided what I want just yet. So a lot of work today.
It's the same old story being told inside my head. I'm too shy to straighten up my bones and be a man. I gotta tear this wall apart to let you in. My friends say the time's running out, so take the chance. Make a move, 'cause the store won't stay open till the end. Won't you tear my world apart? 'Cause I know I need a start to let you in. When it's over, I will see what I've done. Let it go too soon. Oh, I'd be stronger if you just step right in. 'Cause I need a start to let you in. Days pass and I'm still the same inside my head. And I can't stop thinking about what you said. I gotta tear my wall apart. And it's the only way to start to let you in. When it's over, I will see what I've done. Letting go too soon.
Okay, so now that I have this ready for the bulbs, I just want to stop here and show you what I did. So as you can see, I did single holes using the drill, and it was going fine. Obviously, if you have an area with lots of roots, like I do have with that boxwood, it could get a little hard to make the holes with the drill. However, as I was going here, I decided to start doing just some holes with the shovel, just to add a little bit more of I don't know, variety, I guess. That way I don't have every single bulb in one hole. I can just have holes that are, you know, like single, and then a bunch here, and then more single holes. So you get the idea. Like right over here, I have single holes. You probably cannot see them here very well, but then I also have just like regular holes made with the shovel down that way. So it just adds a different way of mixing up the way that you plant your tulip bulbs. So let me see if I can show you now this other side, the left side of the flower beds. So I used my shovel. I did not use the drill for this one. I used my shovel and I went along, I don't know if you can see that, and I make like a trail for the tulips to be in, and I mixed them up obviously, and then I just went and put their pointy side up, and that's basically how they're going to be laying here. Let me see if I can go wide. You can see I have the boxwoods, the anemones. So what I'm going to be doing now is that I'm going to apply a little bit of the bone meal, and I'll cover them up, and that will be all that I do today because I am exhausted. And this is basically how they're going to be laid out for next year. Okay, so just in case you missed how I was doing the other tulips, how I was mixing them around, let me show you. I have 4 different types of tulips here, and I already make like a little trench around here, all along the backwoods over here. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to basically open one type and I'm going to divide it along the way. I'm not like keeping them all together in one spot. That way I guess you could do that if you wanted to, but what I'm going to do is like over here I have a total of 20 of this type, and basically I'm just going to divide it, you know, I don't care if 2 or 3 are together, but I'm going to divide it all along the area where I want to fill with everything else. And that's basically how I'm doing the tulips this year. I do have a lot of roses in this area, so, and I already have a bunch of alliums back here, so the alliums are going to be the show or the main thing for this flower bed. But I'm just putting a few of the tulips here, like really close to the backwoods. One, because it's really hard to get in there right now with all of the roses, and 2, I just wanted to have a little bit of color before the alliums show up. These are kind of like a mid-spring bloomers, versus the alliums are kind of like a late spring bloomer. So, all right. So I'm going to start with these guys here. I don't know if you can see them. Like I say, I'm not really worried about them being all in one spot together. And when I am done spreading all of them around, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come back and fix them all pointy side up. If you don't know what I mean about pointy side up, basically you have the bulb, right? And the bulb has like a flat part and a pointy part, and the pointy part should be facing up. So basically these will be on the ground like this. Hope that makes sense. I almost didn't add any of these tulips over here, but as I was working on the other beds, I realized I have plenty of bowls so that I can add to this area over here. And honestly, even if like nobody's watching these videos, I can come back in future years, if I'm still alive, and see how I did things, you know, how like the behind the scenes, how I did things, and then I can go into the spring and look at those videos, because my hope is to make update videos for the tulips that I'm planting now, and like I see how they look all together. Perfect amount, I think. Good. Perfect.